This is Patrick Schwier, Schwier Real Estate Group, Remax 1. I'm here with Jim Kingsrud. He's an awesome mold remediator. If you ever need...
I'm not a remediator. I'm a scientist.
sorry, he's not a remediator. He's a scientist. The guy does know his shit with respect to mold. He's here to sample a couple of issues that a inspector found, which are on some of the wood in the roof and also on some of the beams here. So he's gonna take a sample, take 2 samples. We'll take it to the lab. Next day we'll find out if there's any issues with this mold. But if you ever have any issues with this and you need a professional, this guy is #1, should be #1 in Orange County in my book. So we're just gonna kind of watch and see what he does here.
Okay. I'm gonna grab I wish I had a light up here, but that's okay.
Want me to flash? I guess I could hold your...
I've got it. Now I just need to grab a sample of that. But I need to meter it first.
Where's the sample at that you're looking at?
I'm going to take it off of this basically in the same area that the first one of the photos was taken.
Okay.
It's all the same substance, and it looks to me, well, I don't want to make a conjecture on it.
Okay, that's fair.
It's just, it is what it is, and we'll see. But I can tell you that it is not recent. It's very old, and it's probably from the lumber mill.
Okay.
That's what it appears to be. I'll know once I get it into the lab and have it analyzed, and I'll analyze it when they're done and write you a report. Tell you what needs to be done, if anything.
Okay. You got a sensor there. Watch your step here too.
Yeah, I just don't want to go through the ceiling.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. I can reach these 2 areas easily here. Okay.
So what do you call that pulls out the samples?
Say again?
What do you call that pulls out the samples?
What I'm not pulling a sample out with this. I'm taking a moisture reading.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's less than 10% on the framing, which is totally dry. Mold needs water to grow and to colonize, just as a point of interest.
That helps.
Okay, now.
So anytime anybody sees a stain there, first word out of their mouth is going to be mold.
Well, to be honest with you, most inspectors that I deal with, and I deal with a lot of them, know what the hell they're looking at. I have to tell you that this is not uncommon. I would say that this situation is in about more than 90% of the homes, period. And it's nothing to worry about usually. Oops,
Point your head.
it's okay. I needed to wake up.
I'll make you some coffee
Okay,
in bed.
I gotta ask you one favor.
Sure.
Can you bring me my clipboard?
Yes, is it downstairs?
It's on the vanity counter.
Okay.
It's on the clipboard. Just grab the clipboard.
You need a pen as well?
Yes, yes.
That would make a fine scientist assistant.
Be careful. Yeah. Just be careful. That's all I ask. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a pity they don't have lighting in here, but that's okay. All right.
So what do you gotta do now?
I've got to do a chain of custody and then do the sampling.
Okay.
You can go down if you want. I'm going to be up here for a while.
No, I'm videotaping.
Oh,
I
okay.
can guarantee you nobody knows anything about mold or lack of mold. May make for a long video, but a little education's never a bad thing.
Okay. Okay.
That's not too hot up here, at least.
It's, I think 81 is what I recorded. I'm not sure. I just want to get this over with.
Get the heck out of here.
Okay, here we go. That's the right one.
So those will hold both the samples?
Say again?
Those will hold the samples? You put the samples on the...
This is a microscope slide. I'm going to take a sample and mount it on the microscope slide. Excuse me, it's dusty. Okay.
Yeah.
16th today, I think it is.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take it from there. Yeah, that. The one thing I can tell you as a mycologist, which is a mold microbiologist, is that all mold needs water and much more than this
Right.
to colonize and grow. Okay. Fascinating. Okay.
We need to see you on TV about COVID.
Pardon?
We need to see you on TV about COVID.
Oh, you wouldn't want? I wouldn't let. You got to be kidding me! I'd be censored so fast. You know. Okay.
They say follow the science, but they're not.
Okay, that's a. Yeah. Okay.
We won't make this a political video.
I can tell you this much. When you see that dark stuff and it comes out looking brown,
Right.
it's
Dead.
It's it's not necessarily dead. Dead. It's
Right.
not toxic mold. Let's
Okay.
put it that way. Okay. It just looks like it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen toxic mold. Maybe once in an apartment unit back in 2004, but
It requires a lot of moisture. In fact, more than you can even. It's usually more than 90% moisture readings.
I don't think a lot of people have any clue.
Well, yeah, not very many people are interested in it, and I can't say as I blame them. Okay, what did we do with that other one? There we are. I'm going to take 2 samples up here because of the 2 areas he took it in.
Okay.
I'm going to take it right there because he took the, if you'll notice, well, he took it off of there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can reach that.
Okay.
I'm sure he didn't, but I'm sure it's the same colonization.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. No, I can't reach that, but I can tell you that it's not. If you, Patrick, if you look at the the framing up here on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll see this 2x4 and this 2x4 are pristinely clean. This one is not.
Okay.
It's got mill stain on it.
Okay.
This one is clean, and so on. If you had a situation up here of mold colonization,
Right.
it would be just not in one isolated little area.
Right.
And it wouldn't be in an area that's dry like that.
Right. Okay.
All right. I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I don't know that I can get to that. I'm not sure how he did it, but let me see what I can do.
Yeah, don't.
I just
kill
don't
yourself.
want to go through the ceiling.
No, no, it's not worth it. I mean, I would see if there's another spot you can go to that's closer.
Well, there's one right here.
Yeah.
These two are. This one's completely. The one I took it off of looks exactly like that.
Okay.
Okay. This one I can take right here, which also looks like that.
Okay.
And go from there. But I can. You need to use different inspectors. No offense to you guys. Yeah, because I mean, I at least get someone who's got a fundamental understanding of construction.
I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know if he knows or doesn't know about mill stain, but
He will now. Okay. Just for kicks, maybe I will try it. And get to that area.
which one is it over there?
It's way over there.
I mean, he's using his zoom on a phone. It's like it's impossible for you to get there.
Well, it's not impossible. It's just going to take an acrobat to do it.
I mean, you're gonna have to climb over that, right?
I got to go around, I think, is what he did or she did. He did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he did a camera pull-in, obviously.
I would for
Unless there's another access to this.
No, there's not. For safety's sake, I'd say let's just, don't want to cause damage trying to. All that looks identical to each other.
Okay. I think I'll just go with this one sample.
Is that it? Okay.
And unless, well, I've already got the slide made up. I'll take another one.
Okay. What the hell?
Just want to take it, something that looks identical to it. Oh, right here, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Uses tape to put on, rip it off.
This looks like a perfect match to
Nice
that.
little sample. Put that on the microscope slide, just like high school.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry about that. Slide number 2.
That looks a little different, but it's let's put it this way. It looks like sap stain or mill stain, one of the two.
Okay.
And it's on the lumber when it's constructed.
Okay.
And you cannot put new colonization on something that's totally dry. It has to be at least 50% up.
So would you say water here was like what was the water content here in the wood?
6.5%.
Okay, and then what?
That's way less.
And what would it need?
Considered dry
Right.
is 18 or less.
Okay.
Okay.
Most people don't know that.
And what goes beyond that is anything plus. Okay, to elevated goes up to 22.9, 23, and up goes excessive. Once you get past 28.2%, you get fiber saturation and dry rot.
Okay.
Above that, you'll start to get mold colonization.
Okay.
And it needs to be steadily fed water.
Right. Okay.
And if it's not, it'll dry out and then it'll sporulate and just blow away into dust.
Okay. Got it.
So that's what you know.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't know, and I know a lot of people don't. So.
Well, it's okay. I don't criticize them. The ones I criticize are the ones that are working in our healthcare system here that don't even have a medical degree, let alone a mycology or a microbiology degree. Pathetic. But just for the sake of argument, I'm going to take another reading here.
Okay.
Where I took the second sample.
Thorough.
This one's 7.3%.
Okay, 7.3%. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let me get this recorded.
Haven't learned how to work in small spaces.
Sometimes you have to.
It's pretty funny.
Okay. We'll do this first. There we go. Okay.
So when you throw these two samples, they go to where do they go to the lab?
Well, here they're doing only COVID testing, so I'm going to send these out to Virginia.
Okay.
Basically, and I'll overnight them so you get the results tomorrow.
Thanks.
I'll put them through in a rush for you.
All right, I appreciate it.
This is going to take a minute or so to
Okay.
get this filled out.
All right. So thank you, Jim, for that, and giving us some education on mold and what constitutes mold. Appreciate it. This is Jim Kingsrud. I've worked with him for a couple years on some other mold and mildew issues. So if you want straight scientific information to figure about what constitutes mold, this is a guy to call. And you can reach out to me at 714-401-0893, 714-401-0893 for his contact info. Thanks.